Well, good evening, everybody, and welcome back to Strongman Personal Finance. This is a sponsored video. Somebody paid me $50 to react to this absolute turbo clown Dorcas Menorcas loser on the X platform, Mr. Dark Miner 71. He's very dark because he's freaking evil, because he's a grifter. He's a disgusting piece of filth. Anyway, if you want a sponsored video, see the pinned comment below. You send me $50 and I'll make a video about whatever you want. And I think this is what the guy wanted me to cover. He just sent me money without sending me an email. So I'm guessing it's this guy. Anyway, here we have the grifter of the day, Dark Miner. He's an options trader and a dividend executive. There's an entire company called Dividend. It's just a company, right? It's publicly traded. It's Dividend. And he's an executive. What is he, the CEO, CFO of Dividend? And we'll pull up his link tree here for some further research. So he's on X. His handle is DarkMiner71. He's a crypto miner and options seller. Crypto mining is you basically put a bunch of computers in your house, burn a bunch of power to mine or process blockchain transactions for worthless, clownish cryptos. The only transactions you're processing are clowns trading Bitcoin between each other to try to get a profit. That's crypto mining. That's why you're consuming energy. I hope your electricity bill vertical lines. And he sells options, so he generates income, bro. He's documenting his journey on X. Learn how I make thousands every month selling options. And he's the dividend executive on YouTube NFA. Of course, he's a YouTuber. Okay. So let's go through some of his tweets. 500,000 is the number. Really? I guess I'm there. I can retire, bro. Maybe I should follow his X. Once you have that much in a brokerage, you can produce 7,500 to 10,000 a month in options income. I guess we have to do some math here, people. So if I made 7,500 per month in options income and I multiply that by 12, that gives me $90,000 per year divided by $500,000. That is an 18% return. That's like almost double the historical return of the stock market. On the low end, he's claiming that with a $500,000 portfolio, you can get 18% returns. On the high end, and I think he's very high, he's saying you can generate $120,000 a year off of $500,000. Does that seem reasonable to you? You don't understand, bro. Tesla. That is a return. He's saying you can get a 24% return. Seriously? How about you get a freaking job, loser? That takes into account 2 to 4 trades a month. That's it. You just got to make 2 to 4 trades a month. $10,000, man. He's borrowing this from Chris Sane. At low deltas and minimal effort. 24% returns for minimal effort. Seems legit. Then life goes on easy mode. Okay. So here he is. What's he doing here? When trading options, you can be as active or passive as you like. Options trading is a very active activity. Okay. You're literally, and he's on Robinhood, of course. The app of the future. It's democratizing finance. It's very active. You have to go on Robinhood and trade options. You know what's passive? Buying an index with an automatic contribution and holding it. Take my 30 TESLL. I think, is that a Tesla double leveraged ETF? Take my 30 puts that were sold below. I received 2,460 in premiums and will likely run them to expiration. Yes, when you trade options, you either receive premiums or you pay premiums. But guess what? You're actually receiving insurance. Okay. An option is almost like an insurance contract in a way. If you're buying an option, you're actually giving yourself some rights, either to buy shares at a certain price or sell them to somebody at a certain price. That's buying an option. The seller of the option receives a premium for the risk that they may have to either buy or sell lots of 100 shares against their own will. Yes, that's options for you. It isn't just free money falling from the freaking sky, because there's a chance if you get assigned, like if you sell a put, you may be forced to buy stocks you don't freaking want. Oh, he got premiums because time is in my favor and I wouldn't mind assignment at these prices. I'm pretty sure that's double leveraged Tesla. I wouldn't mind being assigned Tesla LL. The company's dying. So I spent bro, he made $9,500 and then $4,400 in 30 seconds. Just write a bunch of options contracts and don't worry about the risks. What a freaking loser. Trading options has been a game changer in my financial journey. My top 5 money makers in 2025, totally unverified, of course. Misty X, what is this? $20,000. SLL, Cone LL, Hood, and Soxel. Okay. I'm pretty sure he's writing options on hyper volatile ETFs. Okay. Now, what could happen is if he writes an option and then he's assigned and he's forced to buy these pieces of garbage, they could collapse precipitously very quickly. They're leveraged ETFs. Why would you want to buy these? Why would you want to be forced to buy these? It took a stomach this week buying the Hood. Oh, of course he's in Hood. Of course he's in Hood. It's the future, bro. 10,000 a month. Okay, so he's shilling Hood here. He sold options. Okay, let's see what he sold. 2 MicroStrategy 912 270 cash secured puts. I think that's what CSP means, for 380. So a cash secured put is basically you're holding on to cash. You're just sitting on cash when it could be invested, but instead you just sit on cash for whatever. Just hold cash forever, bro. And then you write the options, so you get the premium, and then you're potentially forced to buy these stocks if you're assigned them, or these leveraged ETFs. Okay. That's all it is. Look at this freaking puny income. So he could potentially have to buy all 4 of these, 100 shares each, or actually if it's 2 contracts, 200 shares of MicroStrategy. He might have to buy 200 shares of MicroStrategy to generate a premium of 380. If I'm reading this correctly, what? I don't want 200 shares of MicroStrategy. ETH, Conal, what is this? Oh, it gets even better. So on top of being a degenerate options trader who totally is not getting 24% returns per year, and if he is, he ain't going to get that forever because he's going to be forced to buy trash. He's got Tesla, Ulti, YMAX, XDTE, QDTE, and JEPQ. So he's also got the dividend ETFs, which underperform the underlying asset in almost every single scenario. So he's dumb enough to buy some of this stuff, but he's a genius with options? I don't think so. And I'm about to rip you know what right now. Ugh, what a freaking clown. Oh, bro, he's going golfing. See, if you sold options, you could go golfing too, bro. This does not look like it looks like a piece of trash course. It's crazy to think I built this entire portfolio with profits from trading options. I'm sure you did. Or is it maybe from your YouTube and all your subscriptions? Pushing to get $5,000 a month in the next 2 years. Annual dividend income, $36,000. Yeah, bro. It's totally income. Yield, 62%. This dude thinks he's generating 62% yield. The historical returns of the market are 10%, roughly. This dude thinks he's getting 62%. That's a fake yield, moron. No, it's not. You don't understand. God, what a freaking... There's so many clowns out here. Mark my words. I'm going to take this count to $1 million, and I'm going to do it with full with transparency, just like I have since I moved over to Robinhood. He only has $167,000. So his name is Dark Miner 71. So I'm assuming he was born in 1971. So that would make him he's 18 years. He's 18 years older than me. So 53. If I'm doing the math correctly, he's 53 and he has $167,000. That's pretty freaking pitiful. Oh, it's not his only account, bro. He has a higher return than you, bro. Oh my God. What a freaking chump. Oh, he's got his YouTube video here. So he's a total clown. Like, this guy is a total degenerate gambling clown that unironically thinks he's getting 62% yield on his dividends and thinks he can generate 24% returns on options. That's like top of the war. That's like best of the best returns over time. I'm not talking about 1 year. Bro, I'm going to spend my dividend income and get some Look at this scam food right here. Look how small this steak is. I bet this thing was like $50. Stocks, I'll be looking to sell some cash secured puts on. And these are stocks he wants to potentially own. TESS-LL, Misty X, Soxel. These are all leveraged ETFs. Hood, ETH, Palantir, NVIDIA, Coin, and MicroStrategy. Whoa. What a high IQ portfolio. Oh, but he's a runner, bro. Okay. What is this? Ended up 7th. Okay, so I guess he does like triathlons. He ran at a 4:10 per mile pace. Really? That seems pretty freaking nuts to me. This guy's a clown. I mean, hey, at least I'll give it to him. At least he freaking works out. Okay. And that's a wrap for August. Options income, 15,000. Wheel gains. And remember, this is a $167,000 portfolio. Dividend income, 2,500. Total investment income, $20,000. Yeah, until you get assigned a bunch of clown stocks and they collapse. Okay. And here he is mocking college. And I'm not saying college is always good, but there are good degrees. People will pay 15 to 20K a year to attend college to get a skill, to have a real job, to provide real value for society. Those same people won't spend even 1/10 of the time figuring out the market and how to harness its wealth building capabilities. Yes, it's called buying an index fund and holding it. What a freaking loser. Okay. God, he's getting, I know he's getting grifted on those stakes. Dude, this post got 1 million views. He said you can get a 24% return, and it got 1 million freaking views. Oh, God, look at this. Oh, look at my X money, bro. So he's doing all these posts, and he's getting like pittances from Clown Lawn. I would not waste a single moment of my time on freaking Clown Lawn and a stupid website. God. Shorter sacrifices for long-term wealth. Gambling. Just invest a percentage of your money every month. It's really that simple. Into what? Into what? Clown stocks? Man, I got a freaking got some indigestion here. I think that pasta's catching up to me. I had some pasta and sausage tonight. Really enjoying those Tuesday paychecks. 59% yield. Oh, he's got a traditional IRA. That's cute. Okay. This guy's a total freaking massive clown. Turbo clown. Here's my updated list of stocks. Leverage ETFs. A bunch of random poop stocks I've never heard of, except for, large tech, of course. And then index ETFs. ARK. I've made $395,000 selling options over the last 3 years. Really? It's that easy, bro, huh? I mean, if you believe this, dude, I don't know what to tell you. Like, I don't know what to tell you. I mean, you're cooked. You're just cooked. Okay. Let's check out his link tree here. Dividend executive. Let's go look at his YouTube channel. Look at this dweebus. 11,000 subscribers. What's his most viewed video? Hold on. Actually, what's his oldest video? Road to $25 per month with dividends. Adding 8 stocks, including SCHD. Okay, so he was a dividend investor. And then he transitioned into an options clown. Robinhood just paid me my dividend report. Look at this absolute freaking doofus. What's his most popular video? 13,000 views. How much Ulti would pay me weekly to go full port? I bought 400 shares. Should I load up? Oh, yeah, keep buying more. Okay, that's his YouTube. ZZZ VIP Club. My trading Discord. How much is this? Oh, $80 a month. Man, not a bad deal. Learn how to make money selling options. Use code DARKMINER for 20% off. Let's see. $50. Is this a book? What is this? Wow. Oh, he's got you guys got all the people shit. Oh, yeah, he's so amazing, bro. All right, what else do we have here? ZZ Money Club at lifetime access. $1,800. Get out of here, dude. And then the options premium tracker. What is this? $25. Oh, wow. What a freaking loser. So, no, I am not a fan of Dark Miner 71. Okay. Total freaking clown. Massive freaking clown. So, hopefully, this is the guy that you wanted me to react to. Like I said, the guy sent me money but didn't email me. Stop pulling down. Okay. It's all nonsense. It's all freaking nuts. You never know what these guys are actually performing. They sell you a dream and then they charge you money. How many times have we encountered this? This is not new and surprising. Oh my God. Wow. I won't lie. This is, he wants the gold card, the Robinhood gold card. I actually saw a dude using this. He was like a 50-year-old, 55-year-old dude at the cigar bar. Like, you have a Robinhood gold card? I'd imagine some 25-year-old would. Look at my portfolio. It just goes up at a 45-degree angle, bro. He's going to get annihilated. In a bear market, he's going to be assigned all of these crappy ETFs. They're highly volatile, and they're going to plunge. He's going to lose a lot of freaking money in a vicious, rapid bear market. Okay, you can see what happened to him. Was this the freaking tariffs? Look at the volatility of his portfolio. Look at that. He gets assigned the shares and then they plunge. Look how he could almost get wiped out. Look at this. Okay? All it takes is one freaking bad year or bad month and he's cooked. Look at those dips. But look at the trend, bro. The trend. Yeah, okay. All right, so that was the sponsored video. And if you want a sponsored video, it's going to be $50. All right, I'm pretty freaking tired. Let's do some member comments, and then we're going to close this out. Ryu, what's up, dude? Options are so easy, bro. You know, all the professionals, they're just getting crushed by Dark Miner 71 with Robinhood. It's literally impossible. It isn't. It's impossible, bro. Why don't you wheel VT? I'm too stupid to know how to do that. I don't have Dark Miner's keen intelligence and skill. I'm working on a Saturday at my Ouija job. Got to support long. That's right. You better give me all your money, boy. You better. I should triple my membership fees, brokies. 62%, bro. Living the good life. I mean, I wish I could get 62% a year, but only QQQ investors get that. Sometimes it's worth it to sell options. No, it's not. You don't need to sell options. Okay. There's a cost that comes with options. It's not free money. I don't want my shares taken away from me. And I don't want to sit on a bunch of cash because of the possibility that I would potentially maybe have to buy shares. I don't want to do that. Like if you know you'd be good with a certain net worth, it's reasonable to sell call. No, it's not because you'll lose your shares. Why not capture the total return? Like if you're selling calls and then the market rips up, why not just keep owning the shares? Helps avoid getting too greedy. Why has Amit started getting hate and heat? Has he? I have no idea. Sorry, I missed the start. Was Biddy getting good for you? This is a sponsored video about some dude named Dark Miner. He finally moved out. Oh, what a big boy. He has a look. Of course he does. I gotta ball in, bro. Dude, if I was making like huge YouTube grift bucks, I would pocket every freaking dime. I would be so rich so fast. You guys wouldn't know what hit you. What was his name? I didn't think he was that bad before, but I think he started a membership or serve. I mean, of course he was going to do that. Okay. Of course he was. I'm convinced even if Gil was getting pooned, if his strongman video notification went off, he would throw them broads at him. You better. I'm more important than your cheeks. Pasta going to give you some Hershey squirts. Yeah, I had 3 sausages, and they were spicy sausages, and some whole wheat pasta. And I'm going to go get some Tums as soon as this video is over with. And I got my kids. They're sleeping right now. I only like women. That's what they all say. You just have to get out at the top. It's easy, bro. Just sell at the top, bro. Too easy. Well, somebody's saying, oh, why are you going to bed so early? My kids get me up freaking early. My son got me up at 6:30 this morning, and I'm freaking tired. So I'm going to get some Tums, maybe have a snack to feed my big fat American gut. And then I'm going to go to freaking bed. I'm going to read my book a little bit. I'm reading The Stand by Stephen King. Okay. I'm actually a big reader. I actually think back. I've read like hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of books in my life. I'm a big reader. Okay. It's a good habit to develop. That's how you get as intelligent, handsome, and smart as me. You read books. Okay, don't be little brokies and just scroll X all day. Duh, what did Dark Miner say today? Duh, duh, duh. Anyway, like, subscribe, consider joining as a member, and consider having me be your certified public accountant. Yes, I do business and or personal taxes any state in the United States. You can talk to me for free. I'll give you an upfront quote for your taxes, and I will get your taxes done like a boss. All right, I'll do this last comment. Read mostly fiction. I mostly like fantasy and science fiction. Like most of the epic fantasy I've read. Wheel of Time, Lord of the Rings. I've finished Malazan recently. Game of Thrones. All the epic fantasy. I've read pretty much all of it. Did I say Wheel of Time? Yeah, I read a lot of fantasy. Because, like, during the day, I'm doing accounting, and then I'm doing YouTube. I like to, like, separate myself from finance. And then sometimes I'll read nonfiction. Like, sometimes I go on, like, history binges. Like, I'm reading a book about Germany in the 30s and 40s and the rise of the painter. I'm going to read that. I'm actually going to read his book that he wrote, his struggle, if you know what I mean. But I'm reading a history of the Reich, right? Or after I finish this book that I'm reading now, The Stand. Then I'm going to read my struggle. And then, I don't know, whatever gets my fancy, I will read. Okay. That's why I'm so smart and intelligent. Histler. Mine. All right, guys. Like, subscribe, give me your money, and have a wonderful night. Cheers.